So the last part of our Christmas Day essentials, we've got the gravy, we've got the bread sauce, now we just need pigs in blankets to go with our Reserve Claret. Henry.
Cool. So we're going to do two variations on pigs in blankets. Kind of what you would consider to be standard. We've got some unsmoked streaky bacon and some Cumberland chipolatas here, but we've also got some mini chorizo sausages. So they're uncooked, that's a raw meat inside, and some Spanish pancetta, which, who knew, the Spanish make pancetta. So if you've got slightly longer chipolatas, you can just pinch them at the point where you want them, twist them, and then snip them. And then streaky bacon, you can see this is quite substantial streaky bacon, so this is too much for one sausage. I'm just going to nip that in half, and I'm just going to run the back of my knife, the blunt side, along this, just to flatten it out a little bit. And then we're just going to roll our sausage up in that, like so. This pancetta is quite fine and thin, so we're not going to stretch this out with the back of our knife, okay? We're just going to roll up until we've got coverage about 1.5 turns worth, and then we're going to nip the rest of that pancetta off, otherwise we're going to have too much around our sausage. We're not going to stretch that out, because otherwise it's quite thin. If we stretch it out any further, it's going to burn when we cook it before the sausage is cooked, okay?
Great, and we can make these ahead of time and freeze them?
Absolutely, yeah.
Christmas Day?
Yeah, well, even just a day or so before, and they can sit in the fridge, and then when you're ready you can reheat them. And actually the more traditional pigs in blankets are great with a honey mustard dressing, the whole grain honey mustard. So just a 50-50 mix of whole grain mustard and honey. And then when you reheat them in that dressing, and it goes nice and gooey and sticky and sweet and mustardy. Delicious.
Fantastic, thank you. Let's get them in the oven.
Cool.
Pigs in blankets are here. We've got the Spanish and the traditional, and we've got our Reserve Claret, and we're just going to see which one we think works better with the wine.
Mm-hmm. Nice and hot, straight from the oven.
Pretty good. The fruit in there holds up to the chorizo.
What's that, Clive? Nice spice from the paprika as well, goes quite nicely with the wine, right?
Very good. But,
okay, and then Cumberland with the unsmoked streaky.
I think I'm going with the traditional. I think Reserve Claret and the...
I agree, I concur. Yeah, no, very nice.
Fantastic.